Hey there, everybody from YouTube land. This is Live Vaults Tuesday. We had a little bit of a delayed maintenance, extended maintenance, whatever. So we're doing these live, and you're going to get this video a little late into the evening. But we're going to open up the mage who only has one vault. Yeah, I didn't get the quest done, and are you fucking kidding? I mean, it's item level. But, like... I really don't care, or whatever. I'm just gonna get it. I honestly think this is one of the reasons why I just am fucking done with Mage. I think this is one of the reasons I'm just legitimately done with this spec. My vault has got nothing interesting or good or anything on Mage, ever. Like, not once has my Mage gotten anything good. And I think it's literally why I'm just like, eh. I'm just tired of the shitty vaults on the mage. It kind of makes you feel bad, right? It makes you not want to play it. Because it started off with like full raid vaults and full mythic plus vaults and still like nothing or whatever. But I mean, whatever. What I have been having a lot of fun on, especially this week, has been my warlock. Block has been so fun. My god, man. What this thing can do is just an absolute blast. So, here's to hoping Aflock gets something good today, man. So we're on what? Tyrannical, fortified? No, we're fortified, bolstering, something. Entangling, bolstering, fortified. That's exactly what it is. Alright, so we have a 447 haste versus ring. Now, the haste is nice. And this is a big item level upgrade. I kind of don't want the versatility. I don't want to lose the mastery. Then we have a 447 cloak, but I have a Voice of the Silent Star. Now, yes, the cloak is myth track, but Voice of the Silent Star. And then we have 444 haste mastery gloves. Now, mine are on the hero track. Now, the biggest item level upgrade is obviously this ring, but there are other rings I can get, and this is just like a spec that I have fun with, and I can't get myth level tier out of anything where I can find I can have a different ring, right? The haste is nice, but I'd be losing way too much mastery off the ring that I have now, and if I could be bothered to do Wormcrest farming, then I would just be fine. Like, I don't want to lose the amount of mastery there to gain no primary stat, where this is at least a primary stat upgrade. I'm gonna go with the gloves. I'm happy they're an upgrade. Plain and simple. For just a fun fuck around alt, do what I want to do. More than content. More than content with getting that on the warlock. So can't complain about that. I'll get myself a different ring, right? A hero level something, or I'll just upgrade that one to 437 and be happy. I'm not trying to min-max that character for any reason. It just blasts and I have fun. That's what it is. Now we start on the tanks. So Brewmaster is seeing a 20% nerf to spinning crane kick today, and a 5% nerf to keg smash, which I am admittedly not fucking happy about at all. I don't think they should have been nerfed at all without some sort of defensive compensation, but that's just me. So we have a myth track chess piece and a critical strike mastery neck, but I already have a critical strike mastery 447 neck, which I'm happy with. But I don't have this tier slot, and Mog is important, and I have no tokens to talk about. So you know what? We're just gonna get this Mog. That's what we're gonna do. Not complaining. Free mythic Mog. Let's go. If I want to put it on for any reason, I can. Life is fine. We Gucci. I thought I had done more dungeons on Monk last week. If you guys haven't been paying attention to the streams, I did take Friday and Saturday off. I was starting to feel some pretty hefty burnout coming on, and I just needed some good sleep. Part of that is not just how much I've been playing and streaming, but also my kids are now on their summer schedule, and instead of me taking the afternoon and relaxing, I am now going to pools, I am running around outside, I am doing a lot of things that I was not doing well. They were in school, and I am now just running around like with a chicken with my head cut off half the time. So I kind of felt that was starting to pile up on me, so I took a little break, and it was nice. Burr! Burr has a 447 Haste Mastery ring, but I'm really happy with my rings that are both 447. And then we have 444 boots. 444 boots. Do I have any tokens already? I mean, we're getting to this point now anyway. Let's check my set real quick. Let's make sure, Aberrus, I don't have the boots. Okay, so we're going to get the boots and we're going to catalyze these from off. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. I'm happy. No complaints. The fact that we're still getting stuff that we can use for either MOG or in-game. Easy peasy. I'm pretty happy there. Good morning, Hostinator. Vengeance Demon Hunter. Oh, man. Fortified Bolstering is probably the week where I'm going to enjoy Vengeance Demon Hunter the least. It tends to be the one I hate the least, that I dislike the most. Have to go with the Last Resort full Demon Spikes build, where last week I was able to just friggin' rock that out. Dude, I'm jelly. I want my wife to make that cheddar so I can be a dad at home. It's the first time in 27 years I hadn't been working. Well, my wife doesn't just make the cheddar. I also make a good amount of money. It's an okay amount of money, I should say. But we are, you know, trying to make this home. And on top of that, you know, the travel time from me having to work is something to always be looked at. Daycare cost is another big one that we're saving for me not having to go. So, like, while I'm not making as much money if I had been working, the amount of money we're saving is completely offsetting it, right? So there is a lot of things to be looking at like that way. 447 gloves, I already have them. I have 444, but Crest will simply upgrade that. And then we have a haste. Okay, so I actually do like the stats on this one better. I actually do like that. Now, do I have a token? Is the next question. I have 4 tokens of merit, so I can actually get a socket. Daycare is hella expensive. Like, hella expensive. MV Panties, I love your fucking name. I'm actually gonna... Ooh. Should I take the tokens? Or should I take the better statted? Honestly, like, whatever. Stats... I get a little bit of haste and some versatility. I'm gonna go with tokens. I can get more out of it. I can get way more out of the tokens. I will break you. Alright, well, first tokens, not bad in. Quite a few characters in, right? It's not too bad. Not too bad. We are doing okay. So, Blood DK is one that I had a lot of fun with last week, and I want to play more Blood DK this week. Or just as much as I did last week, either or. But I had a lot of fun with Blood. Now we're hoping for a good fucking trinket. Give me a good myth level trinket. My trinkets are still kind of very blah. So here we have a little haste big verse neck, which I don't hate, but my neck is really, really good for what I've got. We've got 447 gloves. I already got 447 gloves. And then we have a crit verse myth track ring, which is okay, but I don't like I get all of my haste and I'm really statted very well for my haste based on my stat values. So I'm just gonna take the socket. More than happy with that. It was supposed to be, but it's only a 2-hour extended maintenance instead of 4. So we are looking very good there, ass. Yeah, and daycare is stupid expensive. I know some wives who would have to stay at home because daycare would have cost the same as 2 incomes. Yeah, we've literally done the math. And the amount of money I had to make, I'd be having to make to afford daycare and stuff, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I make more money being a stay-at-home dad with no daycare. $600 a week, dude, yeah. At one point, my wife and I were paying for 2 kids. It was like 3,200 bucks a month. 3,300 bucks a month. When you factor that cost out of it with how much I make and how much my kid saves, and then, you know, there's the eating out, there's the stuff that you buy while you're at the job, the gas. And when you start tabulating all of that, it adds up. The amount of money I have just saved by eating at home and drinking my own coffee and literally not having to do anything and cooking at home is actually crazy. So we're opening up in Holy Pal. Holy Pal, I did get something here. Okay, so we do have a 447 shield, but I got a 447 crafted shield. We do have hero level. Oh yeah, I did a bunch of healing keys that weren't that great for me. So a Talon, again, garbage. And we got hero level shoulders, which whatever. We're taking tokens. Kind of figured that was going to be happening. So what I did for my Paladin to give myself a holy trinket, by the way, is I did the time rifts, and I got this paracausal fragment of Valinir, which actually does do some work for being an item level 427 trinket. So I have been practicing some Holy Paladin. It's been a lot of fun, to be honest with you. It's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. The spec is like kind of very Zug and very good right now, which makes my bad healing be compensated by something like that. I have thought 1 on your provoker. You have that one on your provoker? Yeah. It actually does a decent amount of work. It's actually kind of surprising. And it's easy to farm out. A couple time riffs and bing bang done, you got it, right? It's just done. Warrior, we're opening up in Fury, because we do want a myth level Forge Storm. Yeah. So, yeah, we've been having a lot of fun on the Warrior too, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wrist, 437 wrist, crit mastery. I don't like the idea of losing that haste, but not the end of the world. And then myth level gloves. I'm actually more or less thinking the myth level gloves. Going up to 447 on those gloves, where I can craft bracers if I want to be 447. The gloves being able to be tiered with the stats that I want, just for the cost of a couple crests. Way better. We're going with gloves. Let's go, baby. Let's go with the gloves. Easy peasy. And lastly, the dragon. The Dwagon. The Dwagon still does not have the legendary yet. I'm getting mad at the game. Give me the legendary, please. I have farmed it. I have wanted it. And I have done more than just LFR. I've been clearing heroic, and I'm really hoping this bad luck protection helps. We're going to be doing, again, another Sark kill this week. Just trying to get that stupid legendary. I really, really want it. I have never in my life in this game ever played a class or spec that has had a legendary option available to them that is, like, only to them. Like, Shadowlands doesn't count. Everybody had legendaries, right? But, like, the rogue daggers or whatever. I've never done that or cared, and this is kind of the first one where I'm kind of like, okay, I want that. And I feel like the game's laughing at me for not giving it to me. But I forgot that I have to fucking just give up all hope, right? That's what you have to do. You have to give up all hope. And if you do that, it works out very well. Alright, so we got 447 shoulders. I have 447 shoulders, and we have 447 chest, and I have a 447 chest already. That is just a shame. That is just a shame. I don't have the mythic level tier yet, so I'm just gonna take this. Whatever. Just because I don't have the Mog, and I want the Mog. So, yeah, I'm looking at that now. Like, I'm giving up. Fuck the mage, dude. I'm done with the mage. You do one fucking key a week. Literally one key a week, and you get bis on fucking everything, and I just literally can't get a fucking piece. So, I'm giving up on the mage. I'm just done. Like, it's amazing how RNG can make you just not want to play the game, or the spec, or the class, or anything, and just be done with it. So this week is Legion Time Walking. Lots of good stuffs to be had there. Go check it out for your normal piece of loot. It is fort bolstering and entangling. Lots of fun to be had there, guys. It's going to be a little bit of a tough week. Watch your pulls, watch your chaining. Especially in Neltharis. Neltharis, if you're doing any chains with the warden pulls, get the wardens down a little bit first, and then bring them into the chain pulls. So, like, they're the first to die and not the last to die, depending on the size of your chain pulls and things like that. There are some really good ways that you can still do those chain pulls without absolutely massacring yourself as a tank. Enforcers in Freehold are now your absolute priority. You do not want a bolstered 9 stack of Shattering Bellows going off in Freehold and just murdering everybody. That's not something you want, so that's something you're going to want to check out as well. But I've got lots of good content for you guys. I'm almost done my add-ons video for 10.1.5 and things like that, and we're going to be probably doing some hardcore KSM leveling on the Holy Paladin as well. So come by, check that out while we try and get KSM without dying once during the leveling process, or KSM. There will be bubble hearthing. But that is it for me for YouTube's today. Have yourself a good one. Happy tagging. Bye.